Prime Minister Tariq Rahman chairs cabinet meeting. Eid al-Fitr vacation to begin on March 18. Former Prime Minister Khaleda Zia among 15 individuals and 5 institutions named for Independence Award 2026. Prime Minister reduces use of lights, AC in his office to save electricity. Prime Minister orders launch of language training centers nationwide to build a skilled workforce for overseas jobs. President to outline government's key initiatives at the maiden session of Jatiyo সংসদ, says Information and Broadcasting Minister. Government to reopen shut jute mills closed under previous fascist regime, says the State Minister for Jute and Textile. Verdict on Abu Saeed murder case set for April 9. Prosecution seeks maximum punishment. U.S. submarine strike in Indian Ocean sinks Iranian warship, 87 bodies recovered. And Bangladesh set for crucial clash against North Korea in second match of the AFC Women's Asia Cup Football in Australia. Assalamu alaikum viewers, this is News at 10 on BTV News. I am Imtiaz Ahmed Siddiqui. You just heard the highlights. Let's move on to the detailed stories. The government has announced the names of 20 individuals and organizations for the prestigious Independence Award this year. The list includes the later former Prime Minister Begum Khaleda Zia. The decision was finalized today during a cabinet meeting held at the Secretariat chaired by Prime Minister Tariq Rahman. Cabinet members and high-ranking officials were present at the session. Briefing the media after the meeting, Cabinet Secretary Dr. Nasim Ul-Ghani shared the details of the recipients. He stated that Begum Khaleda Zia is being honored posthumously for her overall contributions to independence, democracy, women's education and nation building. For the contributions to the Liberation War, the award is being posthumously given to Major Muhammad Abdul Jalil, while Professor Dr. Zahrul Karim will be recognized for his work in science and technology. Zubaira Rahman Linu will receive the award for her achievements in sports. For social and public service, recipients included Dr. Zafarullah Chaudhry posthumous, Muhammad Saidul Haq and Mahareen Chaudhry posthumous. Qazi Fazlur Rahman will be a posthumous recipient in the area of public administration. Recipients for research and training include Dr. Muhammad Abdul Baki, Professor Dr. M.A. Rahim and Professor Dr. Shukumol Borua. Abdul Mukid Mujumdar Babu will be awarded for his efforts in environmental conservation. The government also named 5 institutions for the award: Faujdar Hat Cadet College, Liberation War; Dhaka Medical College Hospital, Medicine; Polli Kormoshahayak Foundation, PKSF, Rural Development; SOS Children's Village International in Bangladesh, Social Service; and Gonoshasto Kendro, Social Service. The Cabinet Secretary further informed that the first session of the National Parliament will begin on March 12 with the President's speech. Preparations for the session were discussed during the meeting. Additionally, in view of the upcoming Eid al-Fitr, the government has declared the Eid holidays from March 17 to March 23rd, including a public holiday by executive order on March 18. Information and Broadcasting Minister Zahiruddin Shapon has said the people's welfare-oriented steps taken by the new government will be reflected in the President's address in the first session of the 13th National Parliament beginning on March 12. He said important programs such as Family Card, Farmers Card and Agricultural Loan Waiver initiatives taken by the newly formed government will be given importance in his address. The minister told reporters after the cabinet meeting at the Bangladesh Secretariat in the capital today. The Information Minister said the Cabinet Division has taken preparations for all the issues the government has as the ruling party for the first parliamentary session, and all of these were discussed in the meeting. In addition, he said the promises that have already been made and the initiatives that have already been taken by the government were also discussed in the meeting. Besides, in the cabinet meeting, discussions were also held to ensure a smooth Eid journey. About the current global war situation, Information and Broadcasting Minister Zahiruddin Chapon said Prime Minister Tariq Rahman will hold a meeting with ministers concerned, including the Finance and Power and Energy Ministries, in this regard. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman has reduced the use of lights and air conditioners at his office room of Bangladesh Secretariat in half in a bid to save electricity. The Premier also urged all ministries and institutions to maintain austerity in consuming electricity. Prime Minister's Additional Press Secretary Atikur Rahman Ruman said that the Prime Minister took these steps after arriving at his office at the Secretariat this morning. Prime Minister arrived at the office at 10 minutes past 9 in the morning and immediately switched off 50% of the lights in his room and set the air conditioning temperature to 25.1 degrees, he said, noting that maintaining the AC at this level helps reduce electricity consumption. Not only in his own office, the Prime Minister also instructed officials concerned to turn off half of the lights and raise the AC temperature in the cabinet meeting room after entering the chamber for a cabinet meeting, Atikur Rahman Ruman said. The Additional Press Secretary said that following the Prime Minister's instruction, half of the lights were immediately turned off and the AC levels were reduced in all the rooms of his office. Tariq Rahman also called upon all ministries, all the Secretariat, government offices across the country, private buildings, shopping malls, commercial establishments and other institutions to be more cautious in the use of electricity. The Premier also requested all to reduce the use of artificial lighting during the daytime and instead utilize natural sunlight by opening curtains and windows in offices and homes. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman directed the authorities concerned to establish language training centers across the country to develop skilled manpower for overseas employment. The Premier gave the instruction at a meeting of the committee formed on increasing overseas employment opportunities and ensuring the welfare of the expatriates. The Premier presided over the meeting at his Cabinet Division office in the Secretariat today. Prime Minister's Additional Press Secretary Atikur Rahman Ruman said the meeting, the Prime Minister has directed the ministries concerned to take quick measures to prepare unemployed youths for jobs abroad and asked them to open language training centers with the participation of both local and foreign instructors. The Prime Minister emphasized that unemployed youths should be able to learn the languages of different countries so that they can secure employment opportunities overseas. The meeting discussed various ways to rapidly expand employment opportunities abroad and its various aspects. Atikur Rahman Ruman said that the Prime Minister also instructed the concerned ministries to introduce low-interest bank loans and simplify the loan process so that prospective migrant workers do not have to sell their personal property to go abroad for employment. Expatriates Welfare and Overseas Employment Minister Ariful Haq Chaudhry, State Minister Mohammad Nurul Haq, Prime Minister's Advisor Mahdi Amin, Principal Secretary Abim Abdul Sattar and senior officials for the concerned ministries were present at the meeting. The meeting of the committee formed to standardize government certification of skills has held at the conference room of the Cabinet Division at the Secretariat today. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman presided over the meeting. The latest progress of the committee's activities were reviewed in the meeting. The meeting was attended by the concerned State Minister, Advisor, Prime Minister's Principal Secretary and senior officials. Public bus travel is becoming increasingly difficult for working women and female students in the capital and other cities across the country. Overcrowding, lack of designated seating, harassment and an unsafe environment are causing daily suffering for many women passengers. In this respect, Road Transport and Bridges Minister Sheikh Rabiul Alam said the government has taken an initiative under the Prime Minister's directive to introduce electric bus services for women within 6 months to ease their difficulties. Brevet Professor and transport expert Shamsul Haq said a 160 days program has been prioritized to bring quick and visible changes to the public transport system. He added that the step is being taken under an initiative of Prime Minister Tariq Rahman. The Road Transport Minister said strict monitoring and greater public awareness are essential to ensure a women-friendly transport system. That is why the government has decided to introduce dedicated bus services for women. Female passengers have expressed hope that the initiative will be implemented quickly. A new government-initiated title, Family Card, is being launched to provide financial assistance to extremely poor and low-income families. The program will be officially inaugurated on March 10 at the TNT ground adjacent to Coral Slum in the capital by Prime Minister Tariq Rahman. At 10 in the morning, the program will be formally launched through an event with simultaneous inauguration ceremonies taking place at 14 locations across the country. Under this initiative, selected families will receive 2,500 taka per month in financial assistance. The initiative has created considerable expectations among the residents of Coral Slum. According to the government's plan, the family card will be issued in the name of a female member of the household, and the funds will be transferred directly to the beneficiaries through mobile wallets or bank accounts. Residents living around Coral Slum said that the registration process for the family card was conducted transparently. However, along with financial assistance, slum residents are also hoping for additional social benefits in the future. Many have called for introduction of daycare facilities for children and other support programs. Meanwhile, residents of Coral Slum have expressed their gratitude to Prime Minister Tariq Rahman for launching the program in line with the government's election pledge. A 5-member BNP delegation led by Standing Committee member Dr. Abdul Moeen Khan held a meeting with U.S. Assistant Secretary of State for South and Central Asian Affairs Paul Kapoor. The meeting took place today at the residence of the U.S. Ambassador in the capital's Gulshan. BNP leaders Barrister Naushad Zamir, Dr. Mahbubur Rahman, Naiba Yusuf and Dhaka District BNP General Secretary Advocate Nipun Roy Chaudhary were also present at the meeting. Speaking to journalists after the meeting, Dr. Abdul Moeen Khan said discussions were held on strengthening people-to-people relations between the two countries and on various global issues. Indian High Commissioner to Bangladesh Pranay Kumar Verma made a courtesy call on Prime Minister's Foreign Affairs Advisor Humayun Kabir today. Various issues and mutual interests and ways and means to further bolster bilateral between the two countries' relations came up for discussion during the meeting. Views were also exchanged on the historic friendship between the two countries, regional stability, trade and commerce, communication and development cooperation. Both the sides expressed hope to further expand the existing relationship between Bangladesh and India. Besides, the meeting also pledged to work for the welfare of the people of the two countries on the basis of mutual respect, understanding and cooperation. Meanwhile, Libyan ambassador to Bangladesh Abdul Muttalib SM Sulaiman paid a courtesy call on Prime Minister's Foreign Affairs Advisor Humayun Kabir today. The meeting was held at the Prime Minister's office in the capital's Tejgaon this afternoon. In the meeting, Libya expressed full support for Bangladesh's candidature of Foreign Minister Dr. Khalilur Rahman for the presidency of the 81st session of the United Nations General Assembly for the 2026-27 term. Humayun Kabir expressed sincere thanks and gratitude to the government of Libya for its support, saying such backing in the international arena would further strengthen the long-standing friendly relations between the two countries. The two sides also discussed Bangladesh-Libya bilateral relations, ways to enhance mutual cooperation and opportunities for working together on various international issues. Road Transport, Bridge and Railways Minister Sheikh Rabiul Alam has said tough measures including cancellation of route permit will be enforced against the transports taking excess fare than the normal price during Eid al-Fitr. He informed this at a press conference at the Secretariat today after an interministerial meeting on ensuring safe and hassle-free travel of passengers during the upcoming holy Eid al-Fitr. The minister further said that no buses have scope to take fare on their own. If anyone charges excess fare, then their route permit will be cancelled, he added. Cautioning against extortion on the roads, he said that there is no scope for extortion on the roads and highways during Eid journey. The minister said law enforcement agencies, highway police and local administration remain active in this regard. Tough local legal action will be taken against the doctors of government hospitals if they attend private patients during office time. Health Minister Sardar Shekhawat Hussain informed this while talking to newsmen at the Secretariat today. He further said that license of the government physicians will be cancelled if any of them are engaged in providing private Medicare service during official working hours. The step will be taken for the betterment of the country's health care service. Manpower in various posts, including midwife, pharmacists and technologists, will be appointed soon to ensure better health care. The verdict in the murder case of Abu Saeed, a student of Begum Rokeya University and the first martyr of the July mass uprising, will be delivered on April 9. International Crimes Tribunal 2 fixed the date for the verdict today. The tribunal is headed by Justice Nazrul Islam Chaudhry. The other two members of the tribunal are Judge Muhammad Manzoorul Bashid and Judge Noor Muhammad Shahriar Kabir. Earlier on January 27, the prosecution and the defense concluded their arguments in the Crimes Against Humanity case. On that day, after the completion of arguments and counter-arguments, the tribunal did not set a specific date for the verdict. 6 accused who are currently in jail in this case are ASI Amir Hussain, former proctor of Begum Rokeya University, Shariful Islam, Constable Shujan Chandra Roy, Chhatra League leader Imran Chaudhry, Rafiul Hassan Russell and Anwar Parvez. However, 24 others, including the former Vice Chancellor of the University, Hasibur Rashid, are still absconding. Now, international news.